hear it calling my name.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, guys! It's me! I'm back! Nanaki? I can't believe it. It really is you. We were so worried. Welcome home.
Whoa!
Now, why don't you go pay your respects to fellow Bugenhagen? Come on. You can let them through. They're good people. I promise. After all, they're the reason I'm here.
What in the hell was that? Hey guys, it's me. Who?
He's such a softie.
Real quick, gotta check something. An airship dropped these on us this morning. Wanted posters of the terrorists who bombed those reactors. But I think we can say you had nothing to do with all that. Even if Nanaki hadn't vouched for you, it's obvious. Welcome to the sanctum of planetology, Cosmo Canyon.
Thanks for keeping watch over the veil.
My pleasure. Can you believe it? Nanaki's back.
You see that wanted poster? Pictures look nothing like us.
Must be that way for a reason.
Gotta keep on our toes.
We must live in harmony with our great mother.
Buy one of these and the souls of our ancestors. All of the items we offer are handcrafted by the Veil's most skilled.
Heading out somewhere.
May the planet watch over and keep you.
We're at the Cosmo Canyon Cloud Planetology, and now we have the opportunity to share in their planetary knowledge. I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
about Avalanche's crimes? There are wanted posters for them.
So this is the famous cave hotel.
Sunday concert at the Royal Coast. I think they pulled it off. May the cosmos above grant you. Pleasant dreams, I trust.
is not gonna come tumbling down while we sleep, right?
These gamblers who visit the Vale are students of planetology in name. Shadow people, tourists.
Well, some of them may have a genuine...
It's said that these caves were formed from a
They may even come to embrace the change.
By the boundless grace of the planet. From our brethren.
Come to think of it, this is the first.
These gamblers who visit the Vale planetology.
So the concert at the Royal Coast ours is the most...
Hey, is fellow Google Martin gonna come down today? Wow, I can already.
You won't get your hands on the
No, I've seen worse. Congrats. You're welcome to shop here. Better watch how you wield those things
Our
now.
lives are gifts from the planet, instruments. Her design.
Crazy to think these caves are natural.
No other store has this many books. The history of Magnata books can be traced back to Cosmo Canyon itself. Mother's memories will always be
Has
here
this
for
many
you.
books dedicated to planetology. We're lucky to have it.
The luminance of materia is the...
Right. How can I be of service? Thanks for the business.
The luminance of materia is the light of the... I'm sorry, but the elevator is currently undergoing maintenance.
After receiving crazy to think these caves are...
You heard of Phoenix PC?
I was born and raised here, in this canyon. I was to become a Watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home, and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
Not a pig. Is that you, my boy?
Coming!
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia!
As for me... that'll do. I'm gonna steal some shut-eye, if you don't mind.
Then we can see the sights.
Our bodies, our minds.
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the winds past our planet, seen through the wind.
We need only open our hearts to the planet, and she will speak to us.
Since time immemorial, these sacred lands.
We are siblings all, born of one mother.
So many seminars.
A seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
Blessings of the planet upon you. Disciples of her team through these seminar participation. Without one, perhaps you might instead consider taking part in the River of Lights ceremony. I suspect you'd enjoy.
A seminar is in progress.
All the time I've spent here, listening and learning.
The planet speaks to all of her.
Who among you has looked inward?
Ah, not so fast. Sorry, but you see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Nanaki. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. And one could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Vale and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Nanaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
A warm welcome to you, friends of Nanaki.
Oh, they are essential to my studies of the planet. That's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
Do you recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful. That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now. That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past.
find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies. That again, huh? The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner...
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon. Because we saw them, with our own eyes, too, in the Corel and Gungaga reactors.
However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me. I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado, this is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted, of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
Got a question. The planet runs out of energy.
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like...
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that we've entered an era in which and as both the so too must sign, and yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new trick. Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience.
We've all been worried sick about Monarchy, fellow Brokenhagen chiefly among us.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches.
Eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested in the future, but that's just how we're wired.
We've all been worried sick about Nanaki. Fellow Bugenhagen chiefly
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen, and check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
Right this way. Blessings of the planet upon you. Blessings of the planet upon you. Your faith in
This village is lame. And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
This wonderful planet is always watching over us, ever keeping calamity at bay. If people everywhere resolve
Within you all are the planet's thoughts and memories.
Tell me,
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come follow me if you would.
own understanding. Which would you say is a more worthy pursuit?
They are both one and the same.
I ask you this, who among you has looked inward
seminar is in progress. Please take
I've
respect.
always been on the bigger side, but
Please continue on into the assembly.
painting and poetry are more my thing.
My old man, he used to say it was a waste, me spending all my time indoors. According to him, a big kid like me.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
The River of Light. Once a year, I heartily encourage you to join us in this ceremony.
There is no seminar being held here at the moment. Can I help you?
All the time I've spent here, listening and learning.
So many seminars. Where do I even start?
I ask you this, who among you has looked inward into the universe of the soul?
Every day. I enjoy this.
We yearn to chase the horizon.
To the practice of mindful.
So, what... What are your thoughts on the life force of the planet?
I ask you this, who among you has looked inward? To study planetology.
Relax. Close your eyes.
Let it fill your body.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be quite the festival.
I had the pleasure. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, I've learned something all right. That these planetologists would rather study the world than live in it.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be quite the festival.
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us, never mind.
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, but when it comes sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
Put your faith in our great mother. She would never forsake us, never abandon us, for we are her children, one and all. This wonderful planet is always watching over us, ever keeping calamity at bay. If people everywhere resolved to not take her bounty for granted, and offered up prayers of gratitude.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
Just gotta laugh it off. It's that simple.
Except it's not. At least, not for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm too serious for my own good.
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us, never mind.
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, but when it's sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be quite the festival.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
Felt for you. Never been that good with words, as you know.
We're just two peas in a pod, aren't we? Look at those stars.
Some carry a fire that rivals even this. Like the youth.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear. So my blood's been a curse. But it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life. Friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? What did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat, and it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity, they have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by cats, dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation, yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
I'm glad to know that Aerith has friends like you to keep her company.
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was...
sealed so that none may enter? Why, however, you've a I
do?
If you wish to prove, I presume you are
Yeah.
I will also require much danger away. Then off we go. Now we follow the cave where it leads, deep as it will take us. Has Nanake told you anything about his parents yet?
Nope. They were Watchers, both of them. But they couldn't have been any more different. When our village came under attack, my mother fought with courage, with honor. She faced the enemy and laid down her life to save us. My father, though, he turned tail and ran. He was a coward.
So then, you still haven't forgiven him?
Why would I?
I see.